This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Thurs Diagnostic Center.
Good evening all once again and welcome to your second look at sports. I'm Charles Fisher, still in for the vacationing Jonathan Benson. Grand Bahama will be the site for a preseason sports physical examination course next weekend starting on Friday and will be conducted by Eduardo Thompson, licensed orthopedic.
Well, one of the biggest problems is that a lot of kids go into the new season with old injuries, whether they're underlying stuff that is going on that has not been addressed. We want to make sure that we could assess them, make sure that the core group of muscles that they're using for their sports, we can actually examine them. Like for instance, you have sprinters, they tend to use a lot of hamstring. We'd be able to assess the hamstring. This whole evaluation is designed from a sports perspective, whereas most physicals are designed basically from a general health perspective.
He feels most of the injuries in sports occur due to lack of education.
Basically, how to prevent injuries, some of the modern stuff, get athletes to understand they're not competing against the best trained athlete, they're competing against science, and they need to know the science. Coaches need to know what's out there, what's available. Athletes need to know what type of stretches are the best stretches, even the nutritional part of it, what they should and should not be eating.
And we talked off the record just now. Athletes tend to get injured more. Is it for overtraining or not knowing what they're doing?
I think a lot of it is just error. I think what we've done, we've been doing a lot of the stretches, what we were doing from high school. Yet we're seeing athletes run faster, we're seeing them jump higher, we're seeing times improve. But the thing is that we haven't improved on the way we prepare our athletes.
Once again, this weekend, big for golfers, all for a worthy cause, and our Julian Gibson will be teeing it up as well.
Fisher organizers are ready to tee off at the Life at Key Golf Course come tomorrow. In fact, some 70 golfers will be showcasing their skills.
This is the first annual Bahamas International Club Championship. It's a golf tournament where clubs, the different clubs in the Bahamas, come together and compete against each other for a trophy and for bragging rights, who's the best club in the Bahamas. So right now we have Albany signed up, we have Bahama with a few players, Life at Key, we have Ocean Club, we have Palmdale, we have the Poop Deckers, and we have some individual players signed up in groups competing against each other for individual prizes or team prizes. This is a two-man best ball competition, and we have them competing for trophies and a ton of loads of prizes as well.
How do you expect the competition to be?
I expect it to be fast because this is the first time it's been done, and actually the floating trophy is the Lee Elder floating trophy. That's an honor for us to have a legend like Lee down in support of this, and I think that every club in the Bahamas would want to walk away saying that I am the best, and could actually stand up and say I'm the best because they proved it.
Now this golf classic is for a worthy cause, the fight against autism.
Is a big platform globally where you see a lot of golf tournaments that draw a lot of celebrities, and this is where we hope to take this to the next level. Maybe make it sort of a pro-am. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that allow us to have a tournament like this, different people working. The Prime Minister has an autistic son. We have a program through Bahama called Best Buddies. We have all the different sponsors, all the guys that are playing, they're all corporate owners and things like that. So, they're just kind of really coming out to support us, which is huge.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
And that's all the time for sports on the Thursday. I'm Charles Fisher. Enjoy your night.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Thurs Diagnostic Center.
Hi, I'm Julian Gibson. Welcome to week number 5 of the NFL Football Picks, sponsored by East Draw and Sandsville. And it sounds like a scorch record, folks, but my little sis, Kelsey Johnson, she is still leading. Well, here are my picks for week number 5. The Steelers will beat Jacksonville. The Eagles will beat the Rams. San Diego will pawn the Jets. Denver will beat Arizona. And Monday night, the defending Super Bowl champs, they will beat the Washington Redskins 27-21. Well, let's check out the leader, Kelsey Johnson.
Well, Julian, you're going to need a lot of Hail Marys and some onside kicks to catch up with me if you're going to think about winning this week. Jonathan gave me his picks before he went on vacation. He's going with the Saints Chargers, Eagles, Lions, and the Seahawks on Monday night. Even though we have similar picks, I think I'm still going to win Week 5. I'm going with the Packers, the Saints, the Lions, the Steelers once again, even though they disappointed me last week, and the Seahawks on Monday night. I'm leading, dominating the guys once again. If you want to win, stick with me, Kelsey.
Well, I guess this is going to be my week. I'm batting an even 10-10. Johnny, Kelsey, and Julian in the front of me. I think I'm going to have to make up some ground this week, so I'm going with Philadelphia to beat St. Louis. Detroit against Buffalo. Detroit is going to win that rather easily. Indy, they're going to win over the Baltimore Ravens. Denver and Arizona will be a good game, but the toss-up, I'll go with Peyton Manning and the Denver Broncos. And in Monday night, the defending Super Bowl champion, Seattle is going to put it on the Washington Redskins, 32-21.
Well, folks, don't pay any attention to Charles Fisher. He is in hot last. And make sure to join me every Monday night at Ace Draw Flagship Store on Robertson Road.